I'm outside the dormitories here at where I'm working right now, and outside the door we had this plant. It's obviously gone to seed for the year, and these are its seed pods. You can kind of see that's what its seed pods look like. There's a little bit of it left that's still green, but most of the leaves are gone. And there's the leaf. They're very soft and lovely to touch. And this, I have absolutely no good leaf to show you, but I'll go online and see if I can find a picture of a leaf and show it to you. But this here is velvet leaf. And velvet leaf has a heart shape, a very large heart-shaped leaf, and it gets its name because if you touch it, it's very, very soft. It feels like velvet. It's a very nice thing to touch, though some people are sensitive to it. They itch when they handle it. Oh, wait, one second. I'm going to bring us around here. Here's some velvet leaf. I'm in my bare feet here. Here's some velvet leaf right there. So there's your heart-shaped leaf. And it usually grows on a bush. The bush can get quite tall. It can get, 5-6 feet tall. They grow, it is invasive, and you can see there's one of the little flowers that's still coming out. This one's tucked up right up against the building, so it has a little more protection, which is why it's still green here despite all of our frosts. But the leaves get much larger than this. As the plant gets bigger, the leaves can get bigger than my hand. And I don't know if you can see it, but the leaf is kind of fuzzy. And you can see here that let's see if I can find a good, there, let's show it this way. The leaves come off on alternates, which means they don't come off directly opposite from each other. When they get close to the top, they look like they do, but if you look further down, they're not. And they come up after it goes to flower. This one's gone to flower and it's dying back. Then they come up. Let me move back over here, past the hose there, to these seed pods. Now these seed pods are a little bit past prime. If you're going to harvest the seeds from them, it's best to do it just as the seed pods go to brown or as the leaves are dying back. There's still plenty of seeds in this, but the seeds are so ready to come out now. You can see I actually did some harvesting, and you can see here's some of the seeds down here on the ground because these things are so past prime. They're very, very, very dry, and the seeds are literally just falling out of them on my hands. Velvet leaf is an invasive. It's also considered to be a noxious weed, which is a legal term. Noxious weed means one that you are not legally allowed to have on your land. So and every state has a different list of noxious weeds. I don't know if there's a federal list or not, but I know that there is. Every state, especially agricultural states, will have a list of noxious weeds, and on almost every single one of them, the velvet leaf is on it. You're not legally allowed to plant it even in your garden, even if you're going to grow it for use. Now what I'm going to use it for is I'm going to collect the seeds, and the seeds are down in this pod, and like I said, they're already starting to fall out. But they're really easy to get out. And there's a couple of them there that just fell right out onto my hand. And they're heart-shaped too. I can't get that close on it. But anyway, we got rain coming in, so I picked some of these seed pods, and I'm going to take them in. To pick the seed pods, I put and I did this earlier because I wasn't thinking of doing a video, but I put the catch underneath it, and then I just went like this and just picked the seed pods. If they're not this dry, you don't have to worry about putting like your bucket or whatever underneath it because the seeds aren't going to fall out so much. But these are very, very dry seed heads, so that's why I put something underneath it, because you can see all of these little things here are seeds. And anyway, the seeds are the part that we want. We're going to make flour out of the seeds, and it's really, really easy. And this one plant right here, this is a nice sized plant. I've seen them bigger, I've seen them smaller, but this one plant here is going to take us a little bit to process, and then we're going to turn those seeds into flour, and we're going to make some bread with it. So I'm going to go in from there. But anyway, this is velvet leaf. Past prime, it's still good. As long as there's seeds in it, it's still good. It's just that the reason it's past prime is because the seeds fall out so easily. You're not going to get the huge harvest and they've already started falling out, so you're not going to get the huge harvest that you would have done it if you would have got it at the right time. But I was not here when that was going on. I did harvest some at home. Not like I'm saying I have any, because it is illegal for this to grow on your land in the state of Wisconsin. It's considered to be a noxious weed, and if the laws are so silly that the only reason you're going to get in trouble for it is if your neighbor complains. But if your neighbor complains, the state can force you to remove all of this from your land, even if you planted it for the grain, for the seed, to make flour out of. The state can force you to remove it, and if you do not remove it, the state can come in, remove it for you. Oh, here comes the rain. I knew it was coming. Real quick, the state can remove it from your land for you, and then charge that back onto your taxes, so you pay more in taxes for whatever it costs them to come in and remove this from your land. So it is one of those things, and the farmers brought this bill up. The farmers don't like this weed. It gets into the corn, and here's the thing: Monsanto has a hard time creating something to kill off velvet leaf, and that's why it's considered to be a noxious weed, because it can get into the cornfields or the wheat fields or the soybean fields, and then it's hard for the farmers to go out there and spray it, because a lot of the sprays don't work on it. It's a very, very hardy plant. So anyway, I'm going to show you, I'll take you in where I've gathered some of these seed pods, and we're going to start making flour out of them. So that's velvet leaf seed pods. We're gathering them for their seeds.